Hey everyone, Joe here. Well, in today's tutorial, we'll be focusing on some noise reduction. Now, you see this image of this bird I took a photo of a while back, and you'll notice it's real noisy. Now, if you look over here, here we go. You can see I have the exposure brought up about 2.5 stops here, and that's because I had took the photo underexposed. Now, if you zoom here on the image, you'll notice there is a tremendous amount of noise in this photo, and it should be pretty noticeable throughout the entire photo, even zoomed out. So what happens when we have a photo that has this much noise in it? And Lightroom's noise reduction is quite good, but there are other apps out there that also do noise reduction that could be a little bit better. And one of these is Noiseless by MacFun Software. So we're going to be using that app to denoise this photo before I do our basic retouching. Okay, now when you go to export this file into MacFun's software, it's going to export it as a TIFF file. And when you bring it back in, it may be a little hard to get your lens corrections done correctly. So go ahead over here to Profile and make sure you have your lens selected. Mine is shown here as the Tamron 7300, and go ahead and make sure that your remove chromatic aberration is checked also. Okay, and once you get that done, we are going to be exporting this as a 16-bit TIFF, so it should retain all the information that the original raw file has in it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to leave the exposure as is. I'm going to reset my vibrance back to normal. And I'm going to export this over to the Noiseless right quick, and we do our little touch-ups and stuff there. So let's go ahead and go back into the library, and we see here, I'm going to take our file, I have it highlighted here, and we go down to edit in Noiseless. Okay, like I said, I am going to edit a copy of it with Lightroom adjustments. It's going to be TIFF, color space, sRGB, 16-bit component, and of course the resolution to 40 doesn't really matter, and no compression. Just go ahead and click on edit. And you see it's creating us another file. We'll soon bring that into Noiseless, and Noiseless is open up here. Okay, let's expand this out so we can see it pretty clearly. Okay, now let's zoom out here. Now this has it zoomed in really close, and let you see how much noise is actually in the photo. It's like 200%. We can zoom out to 100%. Let's just zoom on out to 50% here. Now let's go over here. Let's first click, because most people go come up on presets first, and it normally defaults over to light. And it has a few here. It has lightest, light, moderate, medium, intense, strong. Of course, strong is in extreme, and a few others like balanced and soft. Now I'm gonna go over here to strongest, since there's pretty quite a bit of noise in this, and we'll see what it gives us. Now over here on my left side, you can have the original file. And over here on your right side, you now see the denoised file. Now, of course, when we move it, it has to generate the preview right quick, because this is non-destructive. So therefore, no matter what you change or adjust, nothing's actually saved until you export it back into Lightroom. Okay, let's just zoom in really close here, and we'll get a good look at the texture and stuff on the bird here. And see, it's doing quite a bit to soften that up and remove a lot of noise. Now, one thing I don't like about denoising is a lot of times you lose detail. So once we've chosen the preset we want, we can now go over here and click on adjust. Let me zoom in here pretty close, and adjust. And let's just click on that, and we pull up another long menu here. Now there's a lot of stuff over in this menu that we can adjust in here. See, one of the big things I do like about this is detail and structure, so you can bring back a lot of lost information in the photo. Let's just bump that up just a little bit. And you see the feathers and stuff up under the bird's neck here. We started showing up better again. Whereas before, let's reset that back. You notice it's not as predominant. Let's pull it back up again. And there you can see them come back again. Okay, in details, don't you pull the detail back up too? And this is what this is going to do. It's going to bring more of that detail and stuff might be hidden in. And we can bring it back just a little bit. I don't want to bring it back too much because it starts kicking away with some of that noise and stuff. Now we go back up here. We have colored noise and luminance noise. Luminant noise is normally the white noise. Color is what you normally find in the shadows, be the purple hues and stuff. Got a lot of luminance here. Let's kick that up a little bit stronger. See if that really smoothens it up pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Really fine smoothing here. That's one thing I like about this. You have two types of noise reduction. You have like your chorus here and your fine. So if you want to bring back the chorus a little bit and bring up more of the fine, you can retain a different amount of detail. Okay, area here. And we'll see what happens if we bring the area all the way down. That's looking pretty decent there. Okay. Bring up some more of the structure here. Okay, now let's bring down some of the. It also has a filter down here so you can adjust to where your denoising is hitting. So if you want to make it focus more on the highlights, midtones, and shadows, you can adjust that here, and that's really, really nice. So here, highlights, bring it just a little bit. We'll bring it back. So if your highlights don't have a lot of noise in them, you want more detail, bring that down. But if you want your shadows to, which is the background here, to have more smoothing, yeah, we can run that in. There we go. That's giving me the look I'm looking for. Smooth that background up. Don't bring it too much. Let's see, we zoom in here about 200%. And see, that's not too bad. See about the detail in the feathers here. So we're losing a little bit here. Let's see if we can't bring that back. There we go. Lower that coarse and get some of that fine detail back in. And I'm liking where that's headed. Let's see what it overall looks like now. You know, that worked really, really nice, just where it is. So now that we've got that done, all you gotta do is go here and click on apply. And it should bring our image back into Lightroom, save all our adjustments that we just made, all the noise reduction, and we can do any kind of final editing we need to do there. Okay everyone, well here our image is now. Let's go ahead and click on it. You see it looks quite nice now. Let's go ahead and pull it to the develop mods and do a little bit of touch up to it. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of cropping here. Let's see if I can't change. I'm going to change that to 8.5 by 11. Just because I think it would look better as 8.5 by 11. Yeah. Now we get more of the bird in there and more stick. You don't have his. Yeah, pull that leg back over to about 1/3 right there on the mark. I think that looks quite nice. Has the leading line go over here into the corner better. Let's click on done. I kind of like that. Okay. So now we can go back and do any kind of light modification, kind of adjusting we need to do. You know, there ain't much to do to wildlife. You got to keep them looking natural as possible. We can adjust our white point here a little bit, bring it up, and bring our black point down so it starts looking nice. See if we need any clarity. No, I don't think we'll go clarity on this. Maybe a -5 on clarity. Let's bring our vibrance up just a little bit. I think it looks quite nice there. And let me see if there's any kind of other adjusting I think I need to do. Be honest with you, I think it's looking, you know, pretty good on its own. If we need to do any kind of sharpening, we can pop that in right here, bring that up a little bit. Now, I don't particularly care for fake sharpening. We can mask that out if we need to. Just keep the sharpening that we've done on the bird and the branch. I think it's looking quite nice. No need to touch luminance or color noise, as we've already done that in Noiseless. Lens correction was already done, so no need to mess with that. So if you want to add any kind of like post-crop vignetting, maybe just a tad. I think that's it. And there we've done. Let's do a before and after. Of course, that's before and after the actual edits, not the noiseless reduction. But anyway, I hope this tutorial helps everybody. If you're using a Mac, maybe really check into Noiseless. Even if you don't use it all the time, those are few occasions when you actually run into a really heavy noised up photo. This could be a really good tool to have in your photo bag. So anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you found it helpful. If you like this video, how about a thumbs up? Thumbs up is always highly appreciated. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please take the time to subscribe. Subscribing is free. It's for you. It lets you know when I release more videos. Until next time, everyone, thank you for watching.